Hey, sports fans, this is Robert with WTP Sports Dudes here in this early afternoon with the homies. My man Parlay Poe, who love them Steelers and love them Michigan Wolverines. How you doing this afternoon, Parlay Poe?
I'm good. I can't complain. What's happening with y'all fellas?
Pretty
What
good,
up
pretty
with you?
good. Good to see you in here, Parlay Pope.
We also got our man Mossberg of Level Up Sports 10. How you feeling this afternoon?
Pretty good, pretty good. Can't complain, man. Good to see everybody in here, man. Another snow day for you and Zaya. I know Zaya was out in it, but it's good to, have a couple extra days, man. Definitely.
For sure, for sure. I hope you are fully away from that third shift you work, bro.
Man, I hope I am, man. I think I am. That's what I had to go get that extra coffee this morning, man, for sure.
We also got the Zen Master Zaya, the young buck of the crew. How you feeling this morning, fan dude Zen Master?
Man, I'm unthawing right now, man, but I'm good, dog. I'm good. I'm unthawing, though.
Hey,
uh,
did they come and do the parking lots, or is the
yeah,
parking
they
lots a
came.
mess?
They I think they had came later yesterday, but it's still clear enough. People be able to navigate it.
So can I get all the way through on the back side of the building like I normally do?
Oh nah, they ain't do that part. Yeah, nah, they ain't do all that. Hey, it's about 6 inches too. Yeah, they ain't do
Ooh.
that.
All right, well, I'm gonna figure something out. I'm gonna figure something out. All right, well, we all know that this is a hot week this week, man. We got the NFL playoffs coming up on Saturday and Sunday, but we also got the CFP semifinals coming up. So before we get into those two games, let's talk a little bit about your thoughts on these portal moves within your conferences. How's that been looking? There's some teams in y'all's conference that's lost a lot of players, and there's some teams in y'all's conference that gained a lot of players. What's your thoughts on y'all's conference portal moves?
Man, I think that ACC is no longer about to be a conference, man. The way things is shaping up, man. We've been having linebackers move. It's been a lot of moves being made in the ACC, but I think they're starting to dimmer as a conference in whole, man. They're losing a lot, and these bigger power conferences is gaining a lot, and I see why they call it that Power Four, not the Power Five no more. I'm seeing why.
Big bank take little bank. That's what it is, man. We already know what it is. Big bank take little bank. It's about to be two conferences, man. Big Ten and the SEC. So y'all gonna have to get in where y'all fit in.
We coming to the Big Ten, man.
I don't think y'all want that smoke. But anyway, y'all better stay down there where it's warm at. You know what I
We,
mean?
we want all
Y'all
of
gotta
it. We
stay
want.
down there where it's warm at.
Yeah.
Y'all know it get cold up north. Them boys from South Florida don't know how to act.
Man,
They
listen.
don't even got a coat. Man,
I'm,
listen, that portal going crazy for the Big Ten.
yeah,
I'm talking about
Yeah.
it's dudes who we thought we was gonna get going to other teams. You know what I mean? So I'm happy it's gonna be competitive. Nebraska got some people. Even Wisconsin got some big linemen in there. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
people going to schools and getting that. You know what I mean? Getting that bread. Like if your school is known for having good linemen, people they shedding out their money in the Big Ten for them linemen, like Wisconsin, Iowa. You know what I mean? Even Michigan, we got some good linemen coming in.
Yeah, totally
Look,
agree.
that's what I'm saying. It's like big bank take little bank. I'm happy what we doing in the Big Ten.
I'm
Yeah,
upset on
I mean,
everything.
listen, man. I still think the portal, the portal is the portal, bro. I think that's always just gonna be a plug and play for most schools. But really, it's still you need to recruit in high school, bro. So as long as you can recruit in high school, I think you can still maintain your program.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on who you are, though. If you ain't one of those mega Power Four schools, you ain't doing nothing in the high school ranks at all. You got to be one of the major ones. I know in the SEC, man, there's some teams that lost as many as 30 something odd players. When you
Yeah.
start looking at Arkansas, Oklahoma, Mississippi State, teams like that, they lost a whole lot of players. Now Texas only lost 9 players so far, but I'm quite sure after this CFP is over for them, they're gonna lose at least 3 to 4 more players, but they're gonna gain some too. Um, them and Georgia really the only ones who haven't really lost a whole lot of players. But of course, that's probably because they had good seasons. They both
Yeah,
made the CFP. So I'm,
Yeah.
I'm anxious to see how it shakes out. But I agree with Parlay Poe. It's going to end up being 2 conferences. And I know Florida State and Clemson want to get out the ACC because their deal is so funky. But they need to be making some headway right now. Whether they want to go to the Big Ten, which if I was them, I wouldn't go to the Big Ten because you don't have to go up north. You can stay down south and join the SEC, which I believe they would take them. But we have to wait and see on that, man.
Definitely.
Can the tampering in the portal can that be fixed, man? Because I know BYU, not BYU, um, Boise State's coach was talking about how once their game was over, man, a lot of their players was getting propositions to go elsewhere. Can that stuff be fixed?
Parlay Poe, what's your thoughts on this? I know you give us a lot of good insight with this portal.
Not not they have an agent, it can't be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If they have an agent, this can't be fixed. I'm like, how they gonna stop the tampering? All thing I do is call your agent. You know what I mean? It's not I'm calling you person. I'm calling your agent. Say, what's up with dude? What he trying to do? You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. It should be fixed. It shouldn't be nothing like the tampering. But with this nil money and you having an agent, you open season, man. You
Yeah. I
open
agree.
season right after the season. You open season. Long as they don't do it while the games is on, you know what I mean? The game's in progress. You know what I mean? Like soon as you done with your bowl game, you should be like soon as you come home, you should get a phone call. You should be able to somebody your agent call you like, man, hey, Arkansas wants you, man. They offering you this. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it could be fixed if you got an agent, but if like they said, like T1 said, they're not student athletes no more. You know what I mean? They getting paid. They pay athletes.
Yeah.
So I don't
That's
think that could be fixed like that.
facts.
I agree with you, and you thinking about the fact that they're getting paid this big money, and when it comes to having that agent, your agent have to be on top of all this stuff to prevent it from happening. But it's a world of a spin right now. I think they have to get some control over this in a major way before things go to another level, and we see how it could be. Just seeing all the different fights and stuff with the bowl games and throughout the season, we never know what could happen with this portal tampering. If it don't get fixed, somebody got to put a halt on it ASAP.
Yeah, I don't see no fix for it either, bro. Tampering been happening since the beginning of time.
brother, you only 30 years old. What you know about the beginning of time?
I mean, from the beginning of my time is what I'm
Yeah,
thinking
you know
of.
what I mean?
Well, man, just based on everything y'all just said, man, let me ask y'all this. Now, this NIL money is being given to these college athletes. Are they still getting their scholarship package, or is this NIL money starting to pay for their scholarship package? Is that what's happening now, or are they still getting that package from the college?
They have to still get the package. That's the that's the cherry on top. The
Yeah.
scholarship, the cherry on top. You know what I mean? I don't have to pay for my schooling. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's room and board. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't have to pay for my schooling. So that's the cherry on top. So the nil money is theirs, but what they have to figure out is they still have to pay taxes on that money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, don't go out here and think just because you got that 1.5 million that you don't have to pay taxes on that money. You know what I mean? That might hurt some of the athletes if they ain't literate to paying the taxes. See, that's why they need that agent because the agent gonna tell them like, dude, or somebody skilled in that position, like, dude, you still have to pay taxes on that 1.5 you just got. You know what I
Right.
mean? It ain't totally 1.5 no more. You know what I mean? Like, So once these dudes talking about they getting like 5 million, they got to know it ain't 5 million that they getting. You know what I mean? So they know they got to pay taxes on it because that can get a lot of them in trouble.
Hey, I think they probably got a financial literacy class as soon as you get on campus for that.
But you got to think Neil just started what last year, 2 years ago or something. So you
Yeah,
know what I mean? They had to get that in a hurry up because this Neil came like at the drop of a dime. Like they they getting paid now. 2 months later, they getting paid. You know what I mean? Come on.
Right.
Yeah. The reason why I asked that, because I don't know if y'all remember back when Greg Anthony played for the UNLV Running Rebels, he had a T-shirt business. So
Yeah,
he wasn't on scholarship. He had to pay for his schooling because he was making X amount of dollars from that T-shirt business. So I was wondering if NIL money was something that they made them pay for their college. But I guess y'all know better than me. I guess y'all know that they're not paying. They still get that scholarship package.
yeah, that's BN
Yeah.
before Neil.
Before Neil.
You know what I'm saying? But,
The be in, we gotta use that one, man. That's a good one.
you know what I mean?
Let's talk a little bit about this CFP that's coming up, man. What's the strength of the Notre Dame's team? What's their strength, man? What makes them good? What makes them be in position to be in the CFP in the semifinals?
That defense, man. That defense is a real problem, man. If nobody's watching this defense, I think they might lead the nation in pick sixes as well. Notre Dame is a defense that they definitely a tough team. And that run game, when in doubt, they run the ball tough. They go after it. So I like their defense and their run game.
yeah. For me, it's the defense, and y'all know I ain't no big fan of Riley Leonard, but I can give him one thing: he know how to move them chains. He moved them chains, bro. And I mean, he not gonna make no noise in the NFL or nothing. But he gonna move them chains, bro. He might run for it. He might throw something underneath. He just gonna find a way to get that first down, bro. If you can keep on consecutively getting first downs. I mean, their defense gonna hold you to what 17, less than 17. You put up 20 points, you gonna win.
Their defense is the key, but we will see how tough these guys are Thursday. We're
Yeah,
gonna really see how tough they are, how
Yeah,
tough their offensive line is for real, because they gonna feel some pressure Thursday. So it's on their defense good, but it's on their offense to win this game. Though their
yeah,
offense gonna have to win this game for them
yeah.
because we already know their defense is solid. You know what I mean? Defense is solid. They don't give up that big play, and they go heavy to that ball. You know what I mean? They fast on that ball. So I think their offense will have to win this game, but their defense is solid.
Right. I agree.
Okay, what's the strength of this Penn State team?
And we know that double headed monster with that tight end, man. I mean, they defense speaks for itself, but when you got two running backs, you don't know what you're gonna do with them, and then you got a tight end that causes matchup problems. He could actually be back there quarterback. He could line up anywhere on the field. I think the offensive style that they come with definitely gives you a problem because you just don't know how to prepare for it. You could put eight in the box, but they can still pass the ball at times as well. So they dangerous, man. Made me a believer as well as I've been saying for the past few weeks.
their strength, man, is Abdul Carter and number 99. Them two dudes wreck games. I don't know 99's name. He the defensive tackle though. Them two dudes, yeah, they wreck games though.
Yeah, yeah. This strength is their well, they good on both ends for real. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? They decent. They ain't great at nothing, but they decent. You know what I mean? So their strength is is moving that ball. Is moving that ball. And it's Drew's game, man. Like I said, it's his game. He got to win this game for them.
yeah,
He got to win the game for them. You know what I mean? So I'm going with Penn State too. it's Drew's game. So I think their strength is going to be that offense in this game.
That's a good question. Yeah, I like that.
Okay. What injuries may affect this game between Notre Dame and Penn State? Because I think Abdul Carter, is he going to play this game? Because I know he was hurt. And I think a defensive back for Notre Dame might have got hurt too. So what injuries in this game might affect the outcome of this game between Notre Dame and Penn State?
I think that Abdul Carter injury is definite. A pass rusher like him,
If he don't play though,
yeah, if he don't play, that's going to be, I think, more big of an injury because he changed the game. He
yeah, he
reminds
gonna have
me
to have a
of
broken leg, bro.
Jones for Kansas City. He could change the game within one play, two plays, and be that effective to where you have to change everything and go opposite of him. So that to me is the biggest injury of this game. If he's not playing, I would say that effect was more on Penn State to me.
I don't think Abdul really hurt. I think he had a stinger in his shoulder. If you play football, you done had a stinger before.
Yeah,
Uh, I think Genty just laid that boom on him. You know what I mean? And they were just like, man, we probably really don't need. I mean, he was in his pads. He stayed in his pads all game. They just didn't put him back in because they didn't feel like they need him. So the biggest injury I feel like is going to affect this game is Notre Dame's running back, because that dude usually he always good to break one, and that knee been bothering him all year, and it's a knee injury. So if he ain't 100%, man, I don't really know if he can do anything with that front with Penn State. I just don't see it, because that Penn State front, man, they stout, dog. They
yeah.
are stout against that run. So that's a big injury. They better be putting him in ice baths all week.
But think about college. They don't have to submit an injury report though, do they? You know what I
Nah,
mean? They don't. Yeah, they don't. So they can say a dude gonna play and he don't play. You know what I mean? Like, but Carter supposed to be what, a top 5 pick.
yeah.
If he can't play, that's really gonna be dangerous. But just like you said, Zay, I just think he was a stinger. You know what I mean? Everybody had a stinger. But if Carter don't play, it's it it'll be bad for Penn State. But the Penn State's but the Notre Dame defensive back, that's not to do with all the interceptions though.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, but he can be replaced. You know what I mean? So because they stout back there, that's their bet. Their secondary is the bet. You know what I mean? That's where they heavy at. They fly around to the ball. So I think the Carter move, if he can't play, it'd be bad for them.
Which team do you think has the better passing offensive game?
Man,
It's easily Penn State for me, dog.
I think
Like that, because they can do check downs. They got a tight end that's over 1,000 yards. Like I mean, you could throw screens to your two running backs, and that alone will make the passing game better. Neither one of them is throwing more than 20 yards, though. Neither
That's
one
what
of
I said. They check down Kings.
them.
You know what I mean? Both of them dudes are checked down in a second, man.
right.
You know what I mean? Like they will. They'll check down, but 44 for Penn State, he's a weapon. You know what I mean? He actually a weapon. Their best defender, that dude with all the interceptions, he gonna be on he gonna be on 44 unless he come out the backfield. That's what Penn State gets you with. They had dude in the backfield and still go out for a pass. You know what I mean? Like that's what they good at, and that's what they check dude that order check he had check down to him.
Yeah.
But I think Drew, he a better passer than dude though.
Yeah, I say Drew. I mean, when you possess having a All-American tight end in your arsenal, I think that alone, separates it. And Riley Leonard, coming from the ACC, he still just hasn't really passed the ball this season effective enough for me to choose him over Allar. Allar has actually improved a lot from last season to this season and having that connection with Warren. So I'm gonna choose Penn State when it comes to the passing game.
So which one of those defenses would you want If you was the head coach, which defense would you want?
I just like Notre Dame's defense. I'm a secondary guy myself, and they secondary is different, man. They pick it and they take it and they go. And they playing without their sack leader. That's another thing. They've been playing without him since the Indiana game. And I think it's Riley. I can't think of his last name. For them to be playing the way they are defensively without their sack leader, I think that speaks volumes for them as well too.
I'm going Penn State.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm saying they got the best edge rusher in the country for real. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna take the higher caliber dude because I feel like if you got the best player on the field, they can change the game by themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, for
I'm
sure.
I'm going Penn State because that up front. I just love that up front, man. I love the big uglies in the middle.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And then Penn State known for linebacker U, and they attack the ball. So I like Penn State, especially up front.
Yeah, they nice. I'm not negating anything going on. It's just me being a secondary guy. Then I like
Yeah.
the way Xavier Watts been playing, man. He's been playing lights out football in that secondary too.
All right, all right. Well, who wins this game and what's your score prediction?
I got Penn State. I'm gonna say 16-7.
16-7
What's up?
Penn State.
Yeah, man, they both gonna run the ball.
That's
Man.
an ugly score, man.
Yeah.
Score, bro.
Yeah.
Man, listen, Penn State gonna kick about 2
That's-
field goals,
hey.
get a tutty. Notre Dame gonna get 1 tutty, and it's gonna be a slugfest between defenses, bro.
But I got it 17-14 Penn State.
Yeah, see, that's an ugly score too.
You said 17-14. I'm going 24-17 Notre Dame.
I think I'm going 2017 Notre Dame.
So nobody think it's gonna be a lot of points.
No.
That's
the
safe to
Raiders,
say.
bro.
Nah,
No way.
I think when
No.
you asking for a lot of hitting and you talking about where you got Freeman and Franklin, man, you got 2 Fs. They coming in, they trying to have that grade up to an A, man, and get their team to the national championship. They both got extensions. They looking to, make a move. I think in whichever coach win this game, that's a stamp, not just on their season, but for them as a coach and prestige to their university. And I think this got a lot of portal moves possibly in this game too. The coach is trying to really make a name for themselves.
Nah, facts.
Yeah. All right, well, let's move on to that other game that's going to take place on Friday night between Ohio State and Texas. What's the strength of this Ohio State team?
That was funny. Hey, our strength is pretty much everywhere right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
You must have went last, man.
That
Hey,
boy
nah,
safe.
it's cool, man. It's cool, bro. Everybody know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna get out of the way. It's everywhere, dog. I ain't seen no weakness. So I mean, everywhere is a strength. I mean, the one thing though, it's really probably one weakness I can see, and that's my field goal kicker. But outside of that, everywhere else is a strength.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna just say Smitty from O Block Folk. That's the strength of this Ohio State team, man. That's just my opinion. The passing game is their strength. We know what Henderson and Judkins could do in the run game, but I think this game with Oregon, man, the way they passed the ball and the way Smitty was doing his thing, it was like a spring practice outing. They passed that ball, they're a dangerous team. So that's the strength of this Buckeye team, in my opinion. Is that
Man, their strength is them two-headed monster, them backs, man. That's their strength. Is them 2 backs. They have to run the ball. That's their strength. And hold up. And number 2. That number 2 on defense. He is strength by himself. You know what I mean? Downs is strength by itself. You know what I mean? Where they put him at, he he good by himself because he know how to play football.
I've been noticing they kind of move him like a chess piece, like a rest in peace to Sean Taylor. That's what it seems like they move him around, similar to seeing how Sean Taylor used to play.
But they got him. They put him in the. They put him right now. They put him in the middle.
Yeah,
And he's such a good football player. They putting him in the middle and letting the quarterback decide which way he want to go. So they
yeah,
will put him
Nah,
strictly in the middle.
nah.
Yeah.
We tell him to do whatever he want to do.
That's what I
So
said.
like,
They put him right in the middle, and he's such a football player. He know
yeah,
what to do. That's what I'm saying. It's on the quarterback to
yeah,
figure him out.
yeah. He
It's on the
dictating that
quarterback to
quarterback.
figure
He making that
downs
quarterback
out.
make that move. Yeah,
Yeah,
hey, you
like,
going if you pay attention, like you'll see him in the middle of the field, and he'd be like, "Oh no, I don't want my linebacker covering that guy in the slot." He'll tell the linebacker to move in. He'd be like, "I got him." So he read it and he just make the best decision. He like a quarterback on defense. Oh God.
That's one of the reasons why he went to Ohio State. Because when he was at Alabama, Saban had him playing man to man. He's not a good man to man cover guy. But
nope.
what Ohio State's defense does with him is exactly what it goes to his skill set and his strength. So that's why he picked. I think he picked Ohio State over some of the other schools that was looking at him
Yeah,
because of that very reason. And that's probably why he wanted to get out of Alabama because he didn't know what the board was going to do defensively, and he knew what Ohio State was going to do for sure. What's the strength of this Texas Longhorns team? Which the way they've been playing, it don't look like they got no strength.
man.
man, we
Nah,
know it's
y'all,
that defense, man.
When in doubt, man. Yeah, that defense.
It's got to be that defense. They're gonna come to play Friday. They're
Yeah,
gonna cause everybody been talking about them. They've been talking about that Arizona State comeback on them. So they've been talking about that, and they said Arizona State came back on them. There's no way they can stop Ohio State. You know what I mean? That's the talk. There's no way they're already crowning Ohio State as the Natty champs.
right, right.
So that defense have to be the strength. Defense have to be their strength.
I would say the same. I just like the one thing I had looked at with the Texas team and their defense. I thought about that Georgia game when they was down and how they played to get back in that game. If you give Texas another quarter, I think they win that Georgia game. And then when they up, it's like they slow themselves down. They don't want to put that foot on the gas and just hammer a team. So I think in this game, I think it's a lesson learned. I think they defense man comes out and just plays different. And I noticed that you're right about that. People not feeling that this Texas team is legit. They're legit. They wouldn't be here. All the teams this year is legit. And defense is one thing I think that all these teams have as well. But Texas, my opinion, definitely has that defense.
I'm gonna say it's their roster. Their roster is their biggest strength. I mean, they got 5 All-Americans. You know, 5. That's a large number. You got Barron, you got Collins, you got Hill, you got Taft and Banks. I mean, hey, they got the talent. Now the talent got to come do it. You know, so the roster. I'm gonna go with the roster.
Like that.
So what does Ohio State need to do offensively to be successful against Texas defense?
Man, I think they definitely gotta run that ball in a way because a team like Texas, you're not gonna be able to just come out with that secondary and just throw the ball like you did against Oregon. So like Parlay Post said, with that being one of their strengths, I feel they have to be able to run the ball effectively, mix it in with some play action. And Howard, he can't, he got to stay playing how he's been playing, not look sputtered, nervous in that pocket. That's just my thoughts against what they have to do against this defense. Kind of keep them guessing.
I'm gonna let you go last, Zay. I'm gonna let you go last. Hey, they have to run the ball. I'm doubling Smitty off the bus. Soon as he get off the bus, I'm doubling Smitty.
I'm on him right now, Parlay Poe.
Soon as he get off the bus, I'm doubling. You feel me?
Yeah.
8, so they're gonna have to run the ball.
For
We
sure.
already know. You should already. Ohio State should already know number 4 getting double. You know what I mean? Like we did him. That's why he only had 35 yards. Like we did him. So you got to make somebody else beat you, man. You have to make somebody else beat you. Them 2 running backs or that number 2.
Yeah.
You have to make somebody beat you.
I'm
So
gonna get with you, Poe, when I come on. I'm gonna get with
yeah,
you.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You can have the 4 right now. Let's go.
Now
35.
go ahead.
It's over. It's
Go
over.
ahead.
I ain't saying nothing. It's on you. I ain't saying nothing. It's on you. I'm just asking the question.
Well, when Texas come up, I'm saying something. Hey man, listen, check this, bro. Jade Bear, he 5'11". Muhammad is 6 foot. The Gullaby dude, or however you say his name, he 5'11". These are little dudes. Throw the ball to number 4. Throw the ball to him. He's always double and triple coverage. Throw him the ball. And when it comes to the Michigan thing, we threw the ball to him like 3 times in that game. And 2 of them was pass interferences, and we stopped throwing the ball to him.
He couldn't get it on him. You got to think.
Bro, we threw it, man. Oh my God.
We got a 6'3" corner over there, man.
The wind was blowing too much.
We got a
That's what their
6'3"
excuse
corner.
was.
We got a 6'3" corner over there, man.
Man, that ain't matter either. But I'm saying them dudes are too little, bro. All we need to do is, hey, keep it the process, bro. Throw the ball, bro.
And it wasn't even Will Johnson out there.
He our best offensive player, bro. Throwing the ball, bro. Then integrate the running game. Once them DBs back up a little bit, then you integrate that running game.
So I'm gonna just say this: you talking about Barron and Makuba? That's gonna probably be shelling in a way on him that they just gonna throw the ball to him. I don't know. These DBs are different. They're Oregon DBs, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Listen to what I'm saying, Moss. He's unguardable. He's unguardable. I promise you. And he's gonna prove it again. He is unguardable. This is like a Julio Jones or a Terrell Owens we looking at. That's what y'all not understanding. He's unguardable.
I know what I said after last week. Smitty from O Block 4. But
I mean, he's already proven that you can't guard him 1-on-1. So there are going to be times where Texas is going to have to guard him 1-on-1, just depending on the formation. But on most times, like they both said, they're going to probably have somebody over the top of him, which means Will Howard is not going to take that risk. That's all they're saying, bro.
You ain't been seeing him throwing these dimes lately?
Not in double coverage. He haven't been in, but 1-on-1s, bro.
What about that shot he threw to Ibuka between 3 people? What about the first pass he threw to Jeremiah Smith between 3 people? That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all need to go back and
what we're saying is, was he in 1-on-1 coverage and then those guys moved over there after the ball was in the air?
Hey, listen, I call 3 people if they are in the vicinity. Yeah, that's 3 people. Go watch the tape. I watched the game 3 times.
Are you saying 3 people was guarding him at the same time when they came from their position once the ball was in the air?
So let me tell you the difference between what happened last weekend against Michigan. It was the same defense, but he threw the ball to him. That's it. That's the only difference. He threw the ball to him. That's the only difference.
Maybe so. But I guarantee you that Texas is taking a page from that Michigan defense when it comes to this game.
Well, we tried to say the wind was blowing 17 miles per hour. I don't think it's going to be blowing 17 miles per hour.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this question. What does Texas need to do offensively to be successful against Ohio State's defense?
Oh, I'm about to say, go. Y'all want me to go? I'll go. I'll tell y'all exactly what they need to do.
Go ahead.
First of all, they got to figure out how to get this run game going. Because if they don't get the run game going, they have no shot. None. And then second of all, they're going to need explosive plays. Isaiah Bond, I don't know what happened to Blue last game. I feel like I didn't see Blue at all. You got to get some of these fast guys, bro. You got to get them in space, bro, because really we tackle good, But if you could get like maybe Denzel Burke or David Igmanosa, if you could isolate these guys and put them in sticky situations, bro, them are the two dudes that'll make mistakes for real. Everybody else they ain't gonna make no mistakes. So you got to figure out how to get some explosive plays on their end. So I mean, that run game is the most important thing though, because if they ain't gonna just be able to drop back and pass on us. We'll sit back and have 7 dudes back if they can. We ain't gonna blitz. We're gonna rush forward and see what they got. Now, if they gash us a couple times, then we might have to start bringing a couple guys in the box, maybe start sending some different looks and some pressures. But if they just let our front four go, it's slow for them. It's over. It's like it's gonna be over in the first half.
I'm gonna tell you this: y'all can let that front four go and play that zone if you want. They got a
Not,
tight
I didn't
end.
say zone. I didn't say zone.
I'm gonna tell you this: y'all can let that front four go. Y'all got suspect corners, and Ewers will let it rip. And that golden retriever, he just had a $150 last game, and he been balling. He got about 300 in this playoff. So when it comes
Hey
to the
man,
passing
hey,
game of
can you be a
Texas,
little respectful though, man?
which way?
You said my corner's a suspect.
They are suspect, and I'm gonna say that they are suspect.
All
Nobody's throwing at them enough, I feel. And that zone that they play with Downs back there, when you have a player like Downs, you really can't see y'all's coverage completely until a team actually attack y'all. Now with
right.
Texas, if they pass, that's going to be the thing I think they need to do in this game to open up a lot. Even though they have a run game, that passing I think is going to separate them in this game on the successful side because that defense of Ohio State, I think they can't contain a pass game. Just my
Hey,
opinion.
hey, you saying my corners get beat in one game this year? You have not seen them get beat in any
I
other
really
game.
haven't seen no team that have a passing game either go against you.
I haven't
Texas.
seen that. I could say the same for Texas, and I seen Muhammad get abused a few times, more than a few times. Muhammad had a game like that. The very first game of the playoffs, he was getting abused, and I was like, "Oh, he the weak link.
I
He
mean,
he he, he the weak link. Muhammad is terrible.
I respect it.
Yeah,
Texas gonna have
Muhammad is
to.
terrible. Hey,
They need another
shout out to
running back.
Baron Tav and Makuba. I like them dudes. Them dudes is nice. But Muhammad, he is terrible.
So
You
you
heard it here
talking about
first.
number one? What's his name? He good?
Yeah, David Igmanosa. Yes, he's good.
Trash.
He will start on the first, second, and third team on your team. That's
Dang.
the true facts.
Yeah.
Y'all not that good at corner.
Yeah, you gonna
Texas.
see.
Y'all not that
Texas
good
gonna
at
have to run
corner.
the ball, man.
Hey,
They
you just be hating
yeah.
on us, Moss. That's all.
They don't
You
got
just be
Texas
hating.
got these little slender backs, man. They need a bigger. They need a bigger back.
Who?
Yeah.
Texas do. They need a bigger
Yes.
back.
They
Cause
all
look,
little.
I know they little,
They
but
nice though.
Texas have to survive the first quarter, man. They got to, man. If they don't survive the first quarter, it's gonna be ugly. They got to survive the first quarter in this
Hey,
game.
Baron and how you say his name? No,
Makuba. Makuba.
no. The good. It start with a G.
No, his name is Andrew Makuba.
No,
You
that's the
talking about
safety.
okay, who start with a G?
I'm talking about. It's like GUI L something something. I don't know how to say it.
What position he play?
He play like nickel. He be in like the nickel.
Gilbo, Jalen Gilbo.
Yeah, I like him. But that Muhammad dude is trash. Y'all need to throw him away.
Well, you saying that Muhammad is trash, but if you go back and look at that film and you watch some of those Texas shows, it was Gilbo not doing the right thing that caused Muhammad to look bad. Gilbo wasn't doing. That's why they took Gilbo out the game and
Oh,
put
you
in.
said it was a botched zone coverage? Cause I seen
Yeah,
Muhammad get killed. I seen Muhammad get killed man to man.
no.
Oh, okay.
It
All
probably
right.
looked like it was man to man, but it wasn't. It wasn't man to man. It was Gilbo. That's why they took Gilbo out the game and put
Hey, do
in.
y'all play more zone or man?
It's all zone. It's all zone,
It's
bro.
all zone.
15%.
Okay.
They play man 15% of the time on defense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. And Gilbo, that's why they took him out the game and put in
I
Holmes. Got
like
my
him though. What
Holmes.
year is he? A sophomore?
No, he's a junior, but he was hurt last year. He only played a couple games, but he's a junior. Yeah. Can Texas slow down Smitty from O Block 4?
Yes, I don't got nothing against your boys, Zay, man.
Yeah, you do. Hey, you do it every show.
I don't. I'm just not a Buckeye fan. Everybody know me, man, from the jump, man. I'm not a big fan of him. But they can. It's just, man, he's just a talent, man. I mean, ain't nothing you could do. You could just hope for the best with him. And I feel with the players that they have and the coaching, you know, I think they can slow him down. I think they can slow him down. I mean, he's a great talent, but I feel he can be slowed down.
It's up to Will. How much pressure Will gonna get?
Yeah.
It's up to Will. Far as if he's sitting back there just throwing the ball, no way. If he sit back there and just throwing the ball, they just letting him throw the ball. There's no way they can stop him. But if he's getting pressure and got to make these quick decisions, it's different. But if they letting that dude run through that zone and he back there patting that ball, there's no way they can stop him.
Oh, he walking through the building or something.
Hey, he gonna have eight catches, 160.
He said 8 catches, 160.
8 catches.
He might have 8
catches,
2 touchdowns. It's possible. It's possible. I guarantee you this: if he has 8 catches for 160, you're only gonna have 50 yards rushing, and ain't no other receivers gonna have more than 30 yards receiving.
You crazy? You are crazy.
I think with Texas, it's just a different team than Oregon when it comes to the trenches. That's why I say some of the things with this game. It's just like I spoke about Oregon being a team that's not been in that position before. And I think you think about that game. That game was very big for Oregon. So we know how Oregon can be when they get in these positions. But this Texas team is different when you talk about the trenches, when you talk about the linebackers, when you talk about the secondary. It's a totally different team than Oregon. That's why I'm saying some of the things as well with this game compared to before. I didn't feel Oregon could stop Smitty. I felt their offense could do something with the pass, but when you have someone like Downs in your secondary could kind of move around like he do, it makes things easier for the other corners. But in this Texas game, I don't think the corners can cover up like that because of the weapons that Texas have on the pass game.
Man, they got all these name brand receivers, and none of them get separation, bro. What are you talking about?
You talking about Texas?
Yeah.
They talking about talking about a receiver that just came off 149, bro.
Okay, man.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
He said you don't get no. He said you don't get no. What they don't get, Zay?
They don't get no separation. All these name brand receivers.
Armando Black TV said Ohio State gonna beat Texas by 2 touchdowns.
At least.
At least 2 touchdowns.
At least 2 tutties.
We got to see. We got to see.
Friday night at 8.
Hey, do you understand? Okay, go ahead. Ask the questions.
If the run game isn't working for both teams, whose pass offense will be more effective?
It depends on the pressure. If Texas get pressure, we know what pressure could do for Will Howard. We know what pressure could do, I believe, for both QBs. I just think when you have a quarterback that has a receiver in Smitty, you have Texas that has receivers as well when it comes to Golden. I think it comes down to, that pressure. Which team gets the most pressure, and that gives that offense the opportunity to pass that ball. I like Texas, man. I don't care what you say, Zay. I still like Texas.
I ain't saying nothing.
Hey, keep it real. Ewers can get shy, though.
Yeah.
He can get shy.
Yeah.
When he start making mistakes, it's a bunch of them in a row. You know what I mean? Like when you make mistakes. So it depends on that pressure and what he can see.
Hey, man, we had 8 sacks against Oregon. I tell you this. The moment we touch Quinn Ewers, he gonna start seeing ghosts. He don't like being touched at all.
Don't no quarterback like being touched.
Yeah, but mine's is 6'6", 250.
You talking like this man really like that, bro. He ain't like that. Let's be real about Howard, man.
Huh?
Let's be real about Howard.
Hey, the last time he played Texas, he threw for 300 yards and had 60 on the ground. Yeah, he lost, but he was playing at Kansas State.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask, did he get the dub then? Okay.
He played at Kansas State. Of course he lost.
I know. I was just making sure.
About? He playing with the Buckeyes now, though. Yeah, he playing with the Buckeyes. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a difference. It's just the team, man. I'm gonna just say my talk. We just gonna see Friday, man. I like it. I like him. I like the team he got. I like the weapons he got. But I think when the pressure builds on him in certain situations, I think that's when he folds. And I don't know. You know,
what you call Tennessee and Oregon? That wasn't pressure.
I don't feel like that was enough pressure. I don't think that was pressure games, my opinion.
Oh my God. Hey man, can I double up on cases on you?
Yeah. You all can if you want.
Bet good.
You can if you want.
Yeah, bet good. Hey, y'all, we live. Everybody heard it. Bet good.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that 6-pack for you tomorrow.
You want me to spot you some points?
Nah, we good.
All right.
Okay.
Armando Black TV says Texas offense is suspect. They fall behind Ohio OSU is over. They won't be able to score with the Buckeyes. Now, and in some instances, I will agree with you, Armando, because that's what we've seen lately from the Buckeyes. Just because you haven't seen Texas playing well, don't think that they ain't gonna go into this game ready for Ohio State, bro. They're gonna be ready. They're gonna be well coached. And if we get Cam Williams back, we ain't worried about no pressure coming from the front four. You're going to have to blitz to get the Quinn Ewers in this game. You're going to have to blitz. If Cam Williams play, our bookends are solid. We ain't worried about nobody getting no pressure on us. Because the two guys coming from y'all's ends, they ain't going to get there. You're going to have to blitz with your linebackers in order to get the Quinn Ewers in this game, in my opinion. But I guarantee you, Texas is going to be prepared for the Buckeyes, man. They're going to be prepared. Don't look at that Clemson game. Don't look at that Arizona State game and think that Texas ain't gonna be ready. Because they are.
No.
Because they are.
No. Can I say something? I love you.
Say something. I love you too, bro. I love you too.
Listen, bro. Y'all played Georgia. Y'all couldn't do nothing with Georgia, right? I'm breaking this down for you.
No, in the first game, yes. In the second game, no. In the first game, yes. Second game, no.
Y'all couldn't do nothing with neither times. Y'all lost. Both times.
Listen. Quinn Ewers threw for 300, almost 400 yards on them dudes that game. We just missed field goals. Otherwise, we would have won that game.
Y'all lost though, right?
We did lose.
We seen them get banged on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we talking about the talent that y'all done played this year. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all beat Arkansas. Y'all beat Michigan.
Yeah.
But which one of them teams can you really honestly, definitively say is a good football team?
The team that beat you, Michigan.
Yeah, you can sit there and say that. Okay, they got my number. But that's what happened. Rival, though.
You set yourself up for that.
Rival, then man. Be playing all these teams that's bums, and y'all barely skating by beating them dudes.
So are you saying y'all had a tougher schedule than Texas? I know you're not saying that.
Way better. I know you're not saying that. We beat Indiana. We beat Penn State. What are you talking about? It's a way better schedule. And then we beat a Michigan team that beat a top 5 SEC team, Alabama. What are you talking about?
Come on, man.
We had a way better schedule.
No, y'all did not, bro.
Oh my God.
Y'all did not.
Hey man, y'all naive out there in the SEC. Y'all naive. Y'all are naive.
Y'all lost to Oregon and y'all lost to Michigan.
Hey, once the Neal came, the SEC no longer reigns because they ain't the only one paying folks. That's just a fact about it.
If you say so, bro. If you say so.
Yeah. Hey, even the playing field. And watch. They gonna keep getting banged on each and every year.
Can I ask you this question real quick, Denze?
Go ahead.
If you feel that, like, seeing how Parlay Poe 3 for 35, no touchdowns, if I'm correct, and a win on Michigan's behalf, do you feel that Texas secondary is better and that they won't give Smitty a problem?
No, because they too little. They're not gonna give him a problem. They are too small for him.
Two All-Americans on that
they
defense,
great
one in the
players.
secondary.
Hey, listen, Barron and Tab and Mukuba, they are NFL guys. I expect to go in the first 2 rounds. Well, Tab might not go in the first 2 rounds, but he's gonna be an NFL guy. But they are too little. They're too small for Smitty, bro. They're too little. They're just too little, bro. You just throw it up around them guys and be like, go get it.
Maybe so. Armando Black TV said Ewers won't be able to read the Buckeye secondary. Ewers will have 2 or more picks against that secondary.
Ooh.
Maybe. If he got 2 or more picks, I guarantee you, Will Howard gonna have 2 or more picks too.
Yeah,
Man, see now you.
I'm just telling you, man. Listen, now we know that Will Howard is not a better quarterback than Quinn Ewers. We already know that.
How do we know that?
Okay, let me ask you this.
How do we know that?
If you're a franchise in the NFL, who you drafting between them two?
I already told you I don't like you.
Who you taking, Quinn or Will, man? Be real, Zay.
Bro, we gotta understand something, dog.
Is it because he left y'all, man? He ain't want to come to OSU. What is it?
No,
what we gotta understand is you are Ohio State homer.
He's a dink and dunker, bro. I don't like dink and dunkers. He do get that ball out of his hands, though. I like that about him. But I don't know. I seen the growth from Will Howard. Y'all probably might got y'all blinders on, but I watch all my games at least 2 or 3 times. So I done seen every game 2 or 3 times. I watched the tape, bro. Hey,
no,
but
listen. I hear what you're saying. But when they played against a good defense, what did he do? He didn't score a lot against Penn State, and he didn't score a lot against Michigan. 2 of the best defenses that y'all faced this year. He did not do well. He did not do well.
Tennessee.
Tennessee's defense ain't that good, bro. Come on now.
My God. Oh my God. That wasn't
Plus,
the top 10
plus they was missing a key. Plus they was missing a key defensive lineman too.
That wasn't the top 10 defense all year.
It probably was. I don't know.
Okay, so you telling me you missing one dude that take them all the way down to what, 45?
I don't know where it took them to, bro. All I'm saying is the 2 main defenses that y'all played this year in your conference held Will Howard to nothing.
And you know why that is too, though, right?
Because of their defenses, yes.
No, because of the game plan was dumb all along. Smitty should have 1,600 yards.
You say so, man. You say so.
Hey, man, I can't wait till Friday, man.
Appreciate you chiming in with us and watching as well, Mr. Armando Black TV. We definitely appreciate you chiming in and joining us and letting us know all the good things in the comments throughout this cast as well, man, and those as well that's watching.
And he might be correct about this one. Will Howard is more accurate quarterback down the field. You might be onto that one. That might be true because he can throw a better deep ball than Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers, for some reason, he doesn't throw a good deep ball. But
because he little, man.
But I'm telling you right now, Quinn Ewers is a better quarterback.
You wrong, no, it's cool, man. We're gonna agree to disagree.
Yeah, there it is. We're going to agree to disagree.
Zen Master ready for Friday.
Ready for Friday. I just hope that when he comes in on Monday, he don't have a sad face.
Oh, nah, it's going
to y'all need to go ahead and make one of them bets. We need to come in with a Texas shirt on or a hoodie Monday if they lose.
I'll tell you what. This is what we're going to do, all right? Yeah, if I win, you got to come to work with that Ohio State gear on, dog.
Ooh.
And if you win, I got an Ohio State shirt in my closet.
And I'm going to go buy a Texas one, and I'm going to have it ready, and then I'm going to burn that joint after Friday. You know what I mean?
Hey, so if you want to waste your money, go ahead. You could have passed it to your brother. I could have worn it.
Oh, I bet. What size you wear? Extra large?
No, man, look at that. That's a large, bro.
Oh, my God. Bro, you like an extra large, dog.
No, I want a large. I want an extra
large. All right, look, bet it. If y'all win, I'm going to come to work with a Texas shirt on, bro.
Listen,
Man, you
I
gotta
don't want no Muhammad Texas shirt, bro. I
You
want
know
no
what I mean?
I want no
And you gotta
Muhammad.
say hook 'em all day. You gotta say
You know
hook
what I
'em
mean?
all day too, Zay.
Oh man, he's a
Hey,
Muhammad.
Armando, hey, listen. I'm going to tell you right now, if Isaiah Bond is 100% healthy, he's the fastest guy in the game, bro. Fastest guy in the game.
Nah,
You
facts.
better
He
hope he ain't
is
100%
fast.
healthy.
He
You
is
better hope
fast
he's
for
not
sure.
100% healthy, bro.
If
Yeah.
he play, I think they should. What do you think about the chances of them playing? Just switching it up one time and throwing Arch Manning in there, just to throw a wrinkle at him, just for him to take a guess on something.
It ain't gonna do nothing because my defensive line gonna control the game. They too hot right now.
They will do very well against the run. I agree with you on that. But against, as far as getting pressure on Quinn Ewers, those front fours not going to do it.
That's not what my defense is built on. It's actually built on QB contain.
That's fine. That's what we want you to do because Quinn Ewers ain't trying to run no way.
Yeah.
That's
He
cool.
wants you to box him in just to give him a lane.
That's it.
Out.
Man.
Who wins this matchup between Ohio State and the Texas Longhorns?
It's a pick 'em for me.
I think for me, everybody know where I'm going. I'm taking Texas, man. Grandma born and raised Amarillo. It's deeper than, you know what I mean, it's deeper than a lot, you know, with my choice when it comes to this Texas choice. I don't like Ohio State. I will admit that live. A lot of people know it. I'm not a certain way against them. I just feel, and I'm basing a lot of my stuff on me feeling that they should have been an undefeated team this year based on everything that I was hearing collectively. So this is why I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm going Texas by 10.
Hey, Armando Black TV, bro. That's my brother. That gotta be my brother, bro. Kev, is that you, bro? Why you got a hit name like Armando Black TV? I know that's Kev now. You texting like Kev. Yeah, nah, you ain't slick. You said you was gonna get in the chat 3 weeks ago, though. That's why I ain't know. Hey, listen, man. O State winning this 42-14. Y'all heard it here.
Oh, he said 42-14. Listen,
Y'all heard it here.
y'all have been putting up some numbers, man. But I'm telling you right now, you're playing against a defense that's going to slow you down, man. 42 is a lot. 42 is a lot.
41, then 42, then 42 sound about right, though.
I got both of these teams in the 20s, man, but I agree with Poe. It's a pick 'em, bro. Both of them in the 20s, though. Pick 'em. But I'm going with my Longhorns because I'm a Texas Longhorns fan, bro.
Yeah, it's a tough game, man.
I could dig it.
I want to sit down and watch it. I mean, I have my pick because I do, and I mean, I think this might be the championship game before the championship. I don't know. This game is pretty big, man. You're talking about a lot of history. Just a few times they've played. Last time being Colt McCoy. You know, I can remember watching that game down to the last drive. I mean, nothing against your boys, man. Y'all playing some great football, man. I mean, probably the hottest team in college football. I mean, we know what Smitty from O Block 4 is about. I mean, he causes problems regardless. But when you're talking about a team like Texas and Shark having that time to prepare for this Ohio State offense, they're going to definitely come out with some things to surprise you guys. And I think that's where that difference comes. And they seeing the things that they have not been able to be successful on, I think it's their time to be successful. So, you know, every other game they've been stepping up the run game. So this might be that time where they get them runs off and add to it with the passing game as well.
Do y'all think the winner of this game will be the national champion?
For sure.
I do.
I
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Well, no, hold up, man.
Yeah.
If Texas do somehow win this game, I think Penn State could beat Texas. Bro, why y'all laughing, bro?
That's your second best team,
Always
man.
some stuff in the game, bro.
You
You
see
acting
why
like T1. You acting
Bro,
like T1 right
Bro,
now.
no, listen, bro. Hear me out, bro. Hear me out, bro. Penn State and Notre Dame both could beat Texas, bro. Y'all just haven't. Y'all got the roster. Y'all have not been putting it together how y'all should be, bro. That's the simple fact of it is. Y'all have not been putting it together the way y'all need to. Roster pound for pound, when you look at it on paper, it's Texas all day, dog. But no, bro. Y'all ain't putting it together on the field.
Listen, I agree with you. We have not played a complete game yet, but we have not lost yet without having a complete game except to Georgia. You think we're going to lose to Penn State, who ain't got no damn
Y'all ain't playing nobody else. I keep saying that.
Listen,
I
Zay.
keep saying that. Y'all ain't. Who else y'all played? Clemson? You talking about Clemson, who was in the terrible ACC?
All I got to say is this: we played a team that beat y'all.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
well,
true.
who have y'all played then? Who have
y'all played them week 1 though? They'd probably beat y'all right now if y'all lined it up too.
Maybe
that's
so.
That's how much.
Maybe
Hey,
so.
that's
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Yeah, I know. Y'all
and
played
they probably gonna beat y'all again next year.
Man, y'all played them week 1. We gonna beat y'all back to back though. I ain't.
If you think about the losses y'all took this year, Zay, another reason too, they got y'all as the favorites in this. Y'all's 2 losses, y'all was the favorites this year. So that's another thing to think about too. It don't matter if it's the playoff or not. They got
this
y'all
is a different season though. Like it's a whole different season, bro. Like our coaches ain't got nothing up they you know what. And they actually running the team how the team is supposed to be ran, bro. It's simple as that, bro. The coaches was in the way. Really, I think what happened is they was trying to make people happy all year long because it's only one football, you know. And you made these you made these promises, so you really couldn't just go out there and be like, "Hey, throw Smitty the ball. Hey, throw Booker the ball." Like even in the Northwestern game, man, the game plan was built around Cornell Tate because he back at home in Chicago. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you was just trying to keep people happy. Now the foot is on the gas.
That's why I don't like Ohio State, man. Too many.
The foot is on the gas now.
Hey, man. Either way.
Yeah.
Still gonna be
my cruise control.
Hey, we ain't going 1 and 2 and 9 or none of that bullshit.
Hey,
we never do that.
Take them shots now, man.
Hey, we'd never do that. I don't even think we had a season where we lost less than 6 games ever.
Man, Michigan is the last undefeated national champion team it will ever be. Trust me.
Nah, that ain't true.
Trust me. Michigan is going to be the last undefeated
true.
championship team.
Before then, who was it, Parlay Pope? Parlay Pope?
What?
The national championship undefeated team.
I don't know.
Seminoles on that 34 straight.
Yeah.
We in the books, Zay.
Yeah.
Hey, I got Smitty for 2 more years, man. I feel like we're going to do it in like 2 years from now.
Yeah, but who going to throw him the football?
Yeah.
Julian Sain gonna throw him the football. He gonna be.
Well,
I ain't saying next year. I said in 2 years.
He ain't gonna do shit in that first game against Texas. Texas gonna lock Sain's ass up.
But did you hear what I said? I said in 2 years, I feel like we're gonna have. In 2 years, I feel like that's gonna be an undefeated season for us. That's what I said. Y'all
gotta come to Texas and play Arch Manning again. No, y'all ain't going.
Oh my God, man,
we about to beat y'all. Might be 3 times in a row we win Friday, but we definitely beating y'all the next 2 years, bro. Definitely the next 2 years.
30-team playoff, bro.
Hey, this what I love about the playoff too, though. Because if y'all beat us in the first game, you already know y'all gonna see us again. You already know it,
and we're gonna whip y'all again.
Okay, all right, big dog. All right,
we definitely beating y'all the next 2 regular season games. We got a better quarterback. And the rest of our teams is even.
Man, it's gonna be fun seeing you in that scarlet and gray, bro. You're gonna be salty.
No, my shirt is black and red. My Ohio State shirt is black and red. No scarlet, nothing.
You ain't even really gonna be able to see it.
Hey, nah, I'm gonna have to get you a scarlet and gray just to soak it up. You know what I mean?
No,
man, you wild, Zay. You wild, Zay.
14 playoff.
Yeah, man, I might already owe you a 6-pack, right?
Oh, we doubling.
I'm gonna make this fun for you, bro.
Huh?
Instead of the 6-pack doubling up, I'll wear a Buckeye shirt.
Nah, that ain't gonna hurt you as much as him.
Nah, bro. Listen, that'll hurt me. I don't wear nothing Ohio State, bro.
All right.
I'm look, not a Buckeye fan, bro.
You gotta wear that shirt on the next stream after the game, though. Yeah,
Hey,
you
whatever.
gotta wear it on the string.
It's
That's
whatever,
a
bro.
bet.
Yeah.
That's a bet. That's look. I'll go get a hat if I got to for you, man. Just because you want me to be buck-eyed out. If y'all win,
But I just want you to put some respect on the name, dog.
I
That's
mean,
it.
I put the hashtag out there, Smitty from O Block 4. What else you want from me, Zay?
Bro,
Y'all
you
been
saying one
disrespecting my
dude? You
sentiments.
forgot we got a whole nother receiver that's a first rounder.
Now I
You
know a
saying
Booker,
one dude?
but I like Tate personally. I like Tate. Smitty is the man. Don't get me wrong. I like Ibuka. Y'all
You
have a
have
core.
not. That's the first time you uttered Ibuka's name out your mouth.
Bro, I talk about, if you go back on the streams, I talked about y'all's receivers, but I like Tate. Like, if Tate gets it started, I feel in this game coming up, I think that's where y'all have more success because they're gonna be keyed in on Ibuka and Smitty for sure. But I noticed in big games when Tate get the couple of receptions, y'all's offense look different, and that run game can attack. And then next thing you know, boom, Smitty or Ibuka is making a big play. So I have nothing against your team, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not a Buckeye fan, bro.
You gonna put
I'm
that
not a
Ohio State
Buckeye
shirt on,
fan.
man.
I could walk up the street and ask 10 Buckeyes, who's y'all's cornerback? They going to look around the corner and see if they friend know. I'm just saying.
I don't think it's that bad. It's It's like 6 to 8 million of us though, so
I know, man.
you
Y'all
might catch
sick.
a couple that don't really know nothing. You know what I mean?
Let's holler at Armand's two comments he made. He said Ryan Day should be fired if he screws this up. No excuses why Ohio State should not win the Natty this time. What's your thoughts on that?
Agree.
I
Nothing
don't.
else.
I
Just
don't
agree.
I,
Agree.
I disagree,
agree.
bro.
Ain't nothing else to say but agree, man. That's it. It's long.
Yeah.
I can't agree with that statement, bro. Because honestly, it's just like you gonna fire him and go get who? Who you gonna go get?
Y'all figure it out. Y'all try to get
Yeah.
Urban Liar back.
It ain't nobody out there to go get, bro. All our coaches that's in the queue right now, they still cooking up.
I mean, you got a head coach up there calling your plays.
Nah, we don't want Chip Kelly though. Hell nah, he not a Buckeye. We only hire Buckeyes. If you notice that, you gotta have Buckeye blood in you.
Hey,
Hey,
I was thinking of that too, but they just hit him with that extension.
Yeah, Marcus Freeman. Yeah, he gonna come down the line. He gonna do like another like probably close to a decade. Then he gonna be our next coach.
He don't want to come to y'all.
after a decade, shit.
Yeah, after a decade, he gonna finish out his career. He gonna do like 20 years at Ohio State. He gonna finish his career out there. He might
Okay.
even just do 10 and go to the NFL though.
Now if y'all keep on scheduling my Texas Longhorns, he ain't gonna have
Bro,
no
we
job.
play anybody. We play anybody. Know that. Know that.
Armando said he agreed with Parlay Poe that there will not be any more undefeated national championships anymore, especially when it expands to 16 teams.
I don't know if it's expanded because I got a proposition on the playoff.
That's
It's
just
at least going to 14 for sure.
I
I
think I
agree.
figured out the playoffs. I think I know what they should do.
What should they do then, Zen Master?
So you got the numbers. You got the numbers at 12. I don't want to see 4 more because then we're gonna see more blowouts if we do see that. But you keep the conference championship games. You keep the bids. But now you gotta rank the teams 1 through 12. I don't care who won the conference championship games or not. I don't care about that. You just gotta rank them best to worst. The first 4 games should be played as neutral site games. It should be the Sugar, Cotton Bowl, Rose Bowl. What's the other 2? What did I say? Sugar, Cotton, Rose, Peach Bowl, and I'm missing one more. Whichever, but you
Any
play
bowl
the
can
4,
hold it.
huh?
Yeah, anybody can hold it.
Any bowl can hold it. You can go to
That's what I'm
Arizona.
saying though.
Yeah.
This is all a part of the proposition. It's 5 major ones. You do 4 in the first round. 2 teams play, 2 teams play, 2 teams play, 2 teams play. Then you leave the last one that's not in that rotation for the national championship. The next round after the first round should be played at the home field of the higher seed. And then boom, you got your playoffs. That's how you do it. And then you rotate the bowl games every year, so everybody get the Rose Bowl might have a national championship one year, the Sugar Bowl might have a national championship one year, the Peach Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, so forth, so on.
That's
But
how
you
it is
giving
now, right?
no, it's not like that.
Yeah, it is. It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
they
it's not. The
rotate.
first round, they're giving the first round higher seed the bye. I'm
Yeah,
saying
but they
the top
rotate the national championship game.
Yeah, the national
said what?
championship
They
game.
rotate the national championship game where
Okay,
it's
but
gonna be at.
y'all ain't hear all the other points I said. Okay, if they rotate the
No,
national
but if you
championship game,
if you
they
gotta,
rotating the national championship game.
but why
But
had a conference
you give the
championship?
conference champion, you still give them a bid, but you just rank the teams best to worst, 1 through 12. You get the 1 through 4, the same bye, but you play them first games on neutral sites. The first round should be neutral sites and get that next round the bye.
There won't be no use of
No, that don't
not
sound
having
right.
conference
That don't
That
championship.
sound
sound
right.
perfect. That
That don't
sounds
sound
perfect.
right. Not
So no
so
more
you
home
want them
games.
to
You
play
said
a
no more
bowl
home
game
games?
and then a
No,
home game.
listen.
You said no more home games?
Home
Listen,
games
I
after
said
the
the
first
first
round.
round is on neutral sites. That 1 through 4 seed get that bye in the home game. And then once you move along, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's
But
how it
if
should
you
work.
but
No,
if you
but
got a conference,
you said after they play the bowl game, then they go to a home game.
No, I didn't say. I said after the first round, the first round should be played at the Sugar Bowl, the Peach Bowl, the Cotton Bowl. Them games should be on neutral sites. That first
Why?
round, neutral sites. You hold them at the Sugar Bowl, the Peach Bowl. You lead the last one for the national championship. Then the 1 through 4 seed get that bye, and you got to come to their crib and beat them. You got to come to their crib and beat them.
okay, so my thing would be, why would you add a conference championship and then put teams in order after the conference championship, whether they win or lose? Though,
Because you still getting a representative for every conference.
it wouldn't even be no use of having a conference championship.
Yes, it would, because that team that's 9-3 that you don't think should be in, like that Arizona State or something, they can still win their conference championship and get in, and then show the world that they deserve to be there. That's why it matters. That's how you keep the conference championship relevant.
I don't think no conference championship gonna matter moving forward, like we seen with the SEC this year, how that battle was, and even the ACC and Miami getting left out. I think the conference championship's not gonna really mean nothing moving
But
forward.
that's the conference championship is the automatic bid, though.
Yeah.
Right
That's
now,
that's why you got to keep it.
That's an automatic bid. Even if you have you have 3 losses and win your conference, you still go to the CFP.
Yeah, like how Clemson got smacked.
Yeah.
So why would you have a conference championship? Because they didn't represent well. Miami should have been there.
You're still gonna have to have a conference championship.
Bro, you saying they didn't represent well? Like, it's 12 teams that can win a national championship every year. No, it's not. It's only 3 or 4.
So would you have rather seen Miami?
It's only 4 teams every year that we be like, oh, they can win it, they can win it, they can win. It's not gonna be 12, bro. So you're gonna continue to see blowouts. So if you want to push it to 16, you still gonna see blowouts. It's still gonna win, bro. Listen, Ohio State done smacked Oregon in the national championship. Bama done smacked Ohio State in the national championship. We see people get blown out in national championships. You're gonna see blowouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna see y'all trying to negate blowouts. Blowouts happen every day, B.
Might be a blowout this Friday.
Yeah, we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see.
Yeah, we did our man ugly last year too.
Man, oh my God.
We did our man ugly.
They did.
We did Washington ugly last year.
No, I get where you're coming from. I'm just trying to think of the best way, like, for it to where it wouldn't be like that discrepancy, seeing Clemson there and feeling like, me personally, I would have rather seen Miami in it. Just my opinion, Clemson played the way they did, and Klubnik just playing like trash at the end of the day.
They did the 12-team playoff because it's more money.
Yeah.
And it's longer, prolong the season.
Yeah.
The four joint, you know what I mean? Like, just like the 4 joint, if the conference championship, even if they ain't win that conference, it could be 11-0 team playing against a 9-3 team, 93 team beating 11-0 team, 93 go on the 4 championship. So now on the 12 and 16, both of them dudes go automatically. You know what I mean? You win the conference championship and the loser go. In the first two, the third and fourth place, they still go to the bowl game. They still go to the championship series. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that. That's that. You know, it's gonna be like 6 or 7 teams from the Big Ten getting in the next couple years, bro. Trust me.
I don't think so.
It is, bro.
You said how many? How many?
It's gonna be 6 teams, man, getting in from Big Ten, man.
Hey, we gonna do it way too
I
early.
can definitely see 5 for sure. 6, it's possible.
Man, it's gonna be.
Florida State gonna be that 16,
bruh. It's gonna be like that because these bad showings, SMU and them. See, Arizona State made they made it come back, but that SMU and that Clemson showing, you know what I mean? That wasn't good.
Yeah. Armando Black TV said
wasn't good either.
Huh?
That Tennessee showing wasn't good either.
Yeah, it sure wasn't. You right about that.
It was
That's
terrible.
the SEC.
Tennessee, SMU, Clemson. What else? What other game? Indiana, Big Ten.
I mean, let's just be honest.
Yeah.
No conference has been having good showings, but the Big Ten.
Yeah, you said. Listen. Everybody want to say the Big Ten is the best conference. I'm gonna say this and leave it at how it is. The Big Ten is the Big Ten. We know what the Big Ten produced. Them trench babies. That's what they produce. Now, when you come to the SEC, you getting the NFL ready talent. Not saying that the Big Ten is not ready. You getting a little bit of everything, but the Big Ten, you know, they produce them hogs and them trenches, and they get picked first more so than those secondary players that come out of the SEC that go. So you got a toss up. I mean, it's getting closer and closer. You could call it the big SEC.
See, but this is why I got a problem with your argument,
man.
Yeah, you know, you can't go to sleep. You got to be there to play every week in the Big Ten. SEC teams gonna come out like Georgia. They not gonna be ready to play every week. In the Big Ten, every Saturday counts, man. We know that.
Hey, but look, this the problem I got with your argument. Because we had this argument in the group chat the other day. You taking rosters that got NFL players, but you're not taking the team that they're playing in college. Like LSU, you named that LSU, that Joe Burrow LSU, and you named off the dudes on the defense. Yeah, that defense wasn't that good, though. They was like below 30 in top defenses. Just like this Texas team. Yeah, they got NFL dudes. I see all the NFL dudes, but they can't put it together. They cannot put it together.
Let me ask you this question.
Yeah, you can talk about the talent that they got on the roster. Everybody be having all these SEC and Big Ten teams, the top or upper echelon teams in these conferences got the talent.
This is the difference in college and NFL. In college, you could do it in a sequence of games, 4 to 5 games. Your defense can look dominant, period, point blank. In the NFL, you got to do it for a whole season. That's just the difference in how I look at some of the things. Like
yeah,
college,
and that's what I'm saying. You talking about
that LSU defense with Patrick Queen. Who else was it? The ones I named, Stingley. That 4 to 5 game stretch, their defense was lights out that year, and they offense hit another stride at that point. That's why I said that about their defense. In college football, you're not really gonna have no lights out defense that's just not giving nothing up every week, man.
That's because they still kids. They are still kids, bro. You cannot treat these dudes like they're grown men. They still go to class.
That's why I say what I say. When you talk about them stretches in college, you got to have that stretch. NFL, you got to prolong that whole season. That's all.
The last 2 years, the Big Ten has been the best conference in college football. It has been. I mean, I don't think too many people gonna argue that. But don't make it sound like the SEC is like eons behind them, man. That ain't the case.
Nah, cause Saban been running stuff. Saban been running stuff in the SEC.
Then when you have the coaches switches, you know, you make that Big Ten a tougher conference. You know, they've been all these powerful coaches too.
Bro, to keep it real, all these conference top heavy teams is good. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just the lower tier. You know what I mean? they there because somehow they got that bread. You know what I mean? Even what's the name ain't no high tier, and they got the most money. Texas A&M.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they like Texas A&M ain't did nothing in years. You know what I mean? Ain't got all that bread. They just there because they have bread. You know what I mean? They have all that money. So SEC don't want to lose that. See, that's why Notre Dame don't want to join no conference because they don't want to share their bread.
They said a $14 million check. I wouldn't want to share that either.
Yeah, yeah, but Texas was the first team to have their own TV channel.
Yeah. Check out Armando's comment. He said,
hey, go back to the other one. Go back to the other one before this one.
He said Texas would have blown Miami out in a playoff game. Canes has no defense.
I beg to differ.
Man, stop.
What?
Zen Master, come on, man, stop.
I was
bro,
just
listen, bro, hear me out, dog.
Stop, man, stop.
They can score the rock.
We would have seen, I think, a better game, but I think Texas still would have beat up.
Texas blew them out, man.
I would have just rather seen Miami more than Clemson.
They would have won. Texas would have won the game, but it would not have been a blowout.
It would have been a blowout. It would have been ugly.
Blow people out. That's not what y'all do. Y'all take your foot off the gas in the game.
Listen, man, listen. You tripping, bro.
You better be careful.
I don't care. We just seen it against Arizona State.
Who beat Miami? Who beat Miami? Who beat Miami?
Was it Louisville? No, it wasn't Louisville. Who was it?
Syracuse, Georgia Tech. Cal should have beat them. Virginia Tech should have beat them. Yeah. That lets you know Texas would have killed them, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my.
They would have killed them.
They would have killed them.
Texas would have stopped them from scoring several times, and they would have never stopped Texas from scoring at all. Come on, man, stop.
Then he said,
what y'all think about this one, though, real quick, before we go to that other one? He said something about Lucas Oil Stadium.
I like that one. I like that one. He said Lucas Oil should be
included. Lucas Oil Stadium. Go ahead, my bad.
No, I was about to say Lucas Oil should be included as a playoff venue moving forward. The first two rounds should be played on campuses.
Hey, don't Lucas only hold like 60,000 though?
That's the Big Ten championship.
I know. Don't it only hold like 60,000 though?
Probably so. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Cause it's a pro stadium.
Yeah, it's a pro stadium, bro.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's a pro stadium. Yeah.
I need 100K.
Man, that's
but all of those games where you play those bowl games, those stadiums aren't that big.
The Rose Bowl hold what? 90?
Yeah, they hold 90. They do.
The Rose Bowl hold 90. Now I don't know about the Fiesta Bowl. What the Fiesta Bowl hold?
I think theirs is up to like 80, 70 or 80.
But
60, I think 60 is
if they college stadiums, they hold close to 100.
Yeah.
If the college stadiums.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they pro, it's like 60 or 70, probably the max, unless you go to Allegiant or something like that. You know what I mean? Like these new stadiums, like SoFi and all that. You know what I mean? But the normal NFL, they ain't making them 100,000, man. That's the college game.
What y'all think about those two home games though in the college football playoffs?
They won two home games?
Two rounds of home games.
I
don't know about that one.
That's too big of an advantage, bro. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Because listen,
I see the one. Yeah.
College football, home field advantage is different than any other sport. You know what I mean? That can swing the whole game. Just at the crib. That's too much of an advantage, bro.
I think for some teams it'll make for a great game too. Some teams would love to be, let's say a team with, of course, anybody coming to the Horseshoe would like to get a win in Ohio State, just saying. You know what I mean? So I think I don't know. I mean, could be good.
Man, that home game is advantage. 100,000 plus, and your team and your team barely have 20,000 tickets. Come on, man. You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
know, man.
And they
No,
sit in one
Tennessee.
area, bro. Come on, man. That's a home field advantage. Ain't nobody never had more fans than Michigan had at their games, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Ever.
I'm saying though, Poe,
Yeah,
when
ever.
we played Tennessee, I mean, we can get to 110,000 in the shoe. They had 40 in there. They had 40.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Yeah, so
they made it their thing. They made it their thing to come down here. You
Yeah.
but
know
I'm
what I
saying,
mean?
the ticket split ain't the same like in the conference game.
No, 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 no. The ticket split. No, that's called home field advantage. You're not getting the same ticket to me at my house.
Yeah.
You know
I'm
what I
saying you
mean?
get
I'm talking about that's the whole field advantage thing. Your record got to be good for you to have a home game. So we gonna give y'all most of the tickets. You know what I mean? Like, come on,
Now, what
man.
what Tennessee ended up doing was they was going on Ohio State's website or whatever buying tickets. Ohio State tickets. They wasn't buying. They wasn't. They wasn't buying. They,
Wow.
Ohio State didn't get them 40,000 tickets. Don't believe that.
no, I'm
They even
saying
though they
though,
had 40,000 in there, Ohio State didn't get 40,000 tickets. They went and bought tickets that was slotted for Ohio State players. I mean, fans. That's what
yeah,
they
but
did.
from my understanding though, before the college football playoffs started, they said that the NCAA was controlling these games, not
Oh,
your university. So that means the songs is getting played, some of
oh
the,
yeah,
the emblems you seeing in the stadium, and that go down all the way down to the tickets. You know, that's why
yeah.
I'm saying the split is different. We might Michigan might play us and be like, man, y'all got 15,000 tickets. Here y'all go, sell them. It's different I think in the playoff or something because of how the NCAA do it.
Yeah, but I'm still that's the thing though. It probably different like that, but still, it's no reason if we splitting tickets for me to have home field advantage. You know what I mean? I get
Yeah,
50 and you get 50. That's not home field advantage.
yeah. Y'all might as well play anywhere. We're gonna have the same
Yeah,
amount
you
of
know what I
people.
mean? That's not home
Right.
field advantage. So I know I'm definitely getting the most of you coming to me. You know what I mean? We had the better record. That's why
Yeah,
it's called home field advantage. You coming to me. Here
Right.
you go. It ain't even 60-40. Trust me. It ain't even
Hey,
60-40.
what y'all stadium hold at Texas?
like 103, 104,000, something like that.
Big boy stadium.
Michigan got the
What
biggest
Arlington
stadium in
hold?
college football.
What Arlington hold? That's the Cowboy Stadium.
Maybe 75, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, there's Cowboys.
Okay, so we're gonna have about 45,000 in there. We're gonna have more fans than y'all.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this though. I'm telling you right now, the weather in Arlington, Texas, and Texas, period, is horrible right now. And it's gonna be horrible tomorrow, all the way leading up to this game. Some of your fans who got tickets may not get in there, bro. They may not get in there.
What's wrong
That's
with
what
the
y'all.
weather down there?
They got a snowstorm and they don't have no
Yeah,
ice.
that crazy
They
snowstorm.
don't do none of that down there. They don't have no trucks. They don't have none of that. I was in Dallas, Texas, man, back in '90s, no, early 2000s, in the wintertime, bro. And it freaking just had a little snow flurries. The whole freaking city shut down.
See, you don't gotta worry about that with our fans. We're Ohio born and thoroughbred.
What I'm saying is this. If they shut down planes flying in and out, y'all might not get in there if you ain't already there.
You might be on to something with that.
Might be a little setup for y'all, Zay. You feel
Hey,
what I'm
nah,
saying?
but we everywhere too. It's not just the Ohio fans that's
Nah, I know.
traveling. We got fans in Texas.
It's
Y'all got fans everywhere, but y'all got a lot of fans flying in.
yeah, definitely flying in.
Y'all got a lot of fans flying in. Believe that.
Hey,
Even
don't
Texas
think
fans
about
was
what No just
afraid to
said though,
drive.
man. He's banking on that because he's nervous. He's
Who?
nervous, dog.
Oh man,
He is
stop it.
he over there nervous.
I
Listen,
don't think
listen.
he's
You
nervous.
gotta understand something. We're right there in Texas, right? You gotta fly in. We
So
already there, bro. We already there.
we already traveled 3,000 miles, bro. So far in this college football playoff. We ain't worried. We go everywhere. We go
Only those
anywhere.
who got deep pockets is flying into Texas, and it ain't a whole lot of them.
Bro, they all got deep pockets. How you think they getting these tickets?
What I'm saying to you is everybody's not gonna come to this game, bro.
Bro, they got everybody that's coming got deep pockets.
Oh yeah, for sure. They ain't like you and
I ain't looking at them tickets at all. I don't even want to see.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Got short arms and deep pockets.
Armando said Ohio State fans will drive to Dallas, Texas if they have to.
Man, they will.
I'm quite sure you got something that's crazy enough to do it too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we need therapy.
Yeah, let's go back to that question about 2 home playoff games, man. But so Ohio State would have had to travel to Oregon. Texas would have had to travel to Arizona State, which is some bullshit because there's no way Arizona State should be having a damn home game. and then who did Penn State play? They would have had to travel to Boise State. Some more bullshit.
Nobody want to play on that blue turf.
And then Notre Dame would have had to travel to Georgia. That would have been kind of interesting, though, man.
It was some interesting games, man, for sure.
I mean, all of them probably could have flipped. I mean, Georgia probably could have beat Notre Dame in Georgia. I was actually there, man, and I went to a Mexican restaurant, man, who had TVs and all that. If you could only see the fans facing this bar, man, or this restaurant, man, they was looking so sad. I'm sitting there, I'm rooting for Georgia, because I'm around all these Georgia fans. I'm like, dude, y'all have no chance in hell. Y'all have absolutely no offense. So I got them out of there before it got ugly.
Did you have your Texas gear on?
That's what I was about to say.
No, I had no Texas gear on.
Oh, you were supposed to go in there with your Longhorn stuff on.
Smart man.
I only took one Texas shirt down there, and I wore it the day of the game. So they played on a Thursday, I think. So I didn't get to. Yeah, that's right. They played on a Thursday. So I could have threw on the same shirt, but I did.
Matter of fact, I'm about to go to the thrift store, man. See if I can catch me a little quick deal on a Texas shirt, man.
No, we're not in the thrift stores, bro.
Bro, we going. Yeah, y'all are.
Bro.
Yeah, y'all are.
I'm the only Texas fan in Columbus, Ohio. I have not given the thrift store any of my shirts.
That's a lie. I got a brother from another mother that's a Texas fan.
Oh yeah, well, it's 2 of us, and he ain't took this shirt either. Armand is saying that this will raise the level of the importance of the regular season games if the best regular season teams are rewarded with home field playoff games. What y'all think about that? We can go ahead and wrap it up after this one.
Well, that's a fact.
That's what it is right now, right?
Nah, we talking about that first round and that second round home game thing.
Oh, first round and second, yeah. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that situation anyway. Like, so I win in my house, and then what? If
you might have to travel to somebody else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I went in my house in Michigan, and next thing you know, I gotta travel to Pasadena. I gotta travel to USC to play USC if they in it, or UCLA. You know what I mean? Stuff, or go all the way down to Texas. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Come on, that take a toll on you. That's gonna take a toll traveling, because then next thing you know, you got the people who making the date. You know what I mean? Say if y'all play on that Friday, y'all gotta leave. It depends on the weather. Y'all gotta leave like probably that Wednesday.
Now I see what you mean when you speaking on these games. I feel
you. Y'all gotta leave like that Wednesday or something. You know what I mean? If the weather bad and weather bad in Michigan and you can't get out because of snowstorm, right. You know what I mean? Like you gotta leave later on Thursday night and y'all play Friday 7. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. That's a lot.
Then with the neutral sites, you could really your fan base could show themselves too.
Neutral sites, you down there. Neutral sites is usually be like warm too when you get to that next level. Yeah. So after you win right here, your team probably leaving like in the next couple of days to go down to California. You know what I mean? To get out that snow and that coldness and y'all practice down there for like a week before the game. You know what I mean? Like, so that's
bowl games they ain't let nobody get that money. They're like, we giving you this first round, but we're not giving you any more rounds, bro. We want this bowl game money. They ain't let nobody get that, man.
yeah.
Armando was saying, do you think they should get rid of the way it's set up now, the auto buys, and just play straight 16-team format? With the top 16 teams not going by who won, getting automatic bids if you won your conference championship.
Nah, I think it should stay at 12. I think they got the right formula,
Yeah.
but I think they need to tweak it in the way that I said. But 16, I think you diluting the product too much. I think it's too much. This ain't the FCS where you got comparable talent. Really, the difference makers on the FBS level be offense and defensive linemen. So that's always the problem with a lot of these Arizona states. Like how you said coming into the game, no, you was like y'all smallest offensive lineman was like 325, 330. They ain't had them boys up front. That's why we didn't think they was gonna win. I did pick them to win though. But I'm just saying, the average person ain't gonna pick them to win. You know what I mean? Because they got 265 on the D line. You gonna think they gonna, and the more teams you put in there, the more it's gonna get diluted.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Dimmer it a little bit. Like, I don't know. I like this 12. So far, I think they're going to try to figure something out to tweak it a little bit. I like the 12. 16, it seemed like it'll be too much football. And what, you know what I mean? It's already prolonged long enough. It seemed like it'll be even longer.
Shit, I like football season. Like,
Yeah, me too. Me too.
This is going to be crazy. I watch a lot of b-ball, but I'm like, man, ain't nothing like football.
Yeah, I definitely didn't put a little more respect on it than watching it this year for sure. And checking out a lot of the games. I was checking out the game yesterday between I think it was North Dakota State, Montana State.
Yeah, I watched that game. I watched the game. Montana State was undefeated and lost.
Yeah, they ended up losing.
Yeah, they lost.
Remember, that's that North Dakota State team. They was like, who is this team? Zen Masters, eh?
Yeah.
Early in week 2 or something like that.
Yeah, when Colorado tossed them, they've been running things. Bro.
I know about them.
Montana State dude got the Montana State's quarterback. He got the award is like equivalent to the Heisman. Yeah, and then but he couldn't do nothing with
the other what's the name? He was killing. He had that about 300 and 150. He was going crazy.
He was doing this Thug Thizzle. He was doing this thing.
Could definitely see him getting drafted.
Hey, probably would have been. Go ahead, Zay.
Hey, Nick Saban always said, Moss, he don't want to play no team that got the name Dakota or Utah in his name. He always said that, bro. They know how to play football in them two places.
And they had some big boys too.
Man, I think it would have been nice to see Alabama get in there, Miami, Ole Miss, and South Carolina. I'm quite sure that their players wouldn't have hit the portal. As many of them anyway. They probably would have been more competitive. I think it would have been nice to have a 16 team, man, and you get you a home game. I think it would have been nice.
I bet you would for all them SEC teams to get in, man, that didn't deserve to be there. I bet you would.
I only went by what the ranking was, bro. It could have been anybody.
Yeah. I bet you would, man. The rankings was wrong, though. That's what I'm saying. They got to get the committee right for real. The committee is, man, listen, they need to drop some bylaws, bro. Like, what are y'all basing this off of? We need to know because it changes up every year.
The first bylaw should have been don't pit damn Indiana up that high.
Yeah.
But Indiana lost by the least amount of points out of all these teams, though.
Yeah, but they was getting dog slobbered, man.
Okay, but what the final score say? What the final score say?
When Notre Dame second and third string came in.
I don't want to hear that, man. Hey, Tennessee lost 42-14. I know that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm at ACC, man. We trash this year. ACC been trash.
True. Facts.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I just been saying. Parlay for you something else, man.
Facts.
You know, I can't. It's crazy because I can't talk much, man. Because we on the outside watching, man. But man, bring it to the north, man. Try to bring it to the north, man.
All right, y'all. Well, if y'all ain't got nothing else, man, we can go ahead and wrap it up, man. We've been going for about an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh man, good talk, man. For all the fans, man, we definitely appreciate y'all chiming in with us today, chatting. Armando, man, we appreciate all the good comments and questions while you was in here, and all those who was always
Yeah.
watching. We appreciate y'all, man. So whenever you get that notification, that bell ring, man, look forward to it, man, because we always gonna come to you funky and fresh with the flavor with Zen Master Zay, Parlay Poe, myself, Level Up Sports 10, and WTP Sports Dudes who put it all together. And we always appreciate them for doing so. But as we say always, go ahead, y'all, with them peace signs. Make sure y'all get them shovels